everyone, here I'm back on a video lecture, and today we're going to discuss a spatial reference systems. Okay, majorly, before starting anything else, we can just say what is spatial reference system and what is its importance in as a physical therapist in your treatment plan. Okay, so majorly what we are going to see here is how movement is basically analyzed is crucial, as you know that. So for analyzing, we need some kind of reference system, some kind of tool to measure that specific movement. So this is basically the standard tool to measure any of the movement or any of the measurement instead of just going to look through or go through a single plane like sagittal plane, transverse plane, or frontal plane. We can mm, discuss this in a reference systems. Okay. So, as you know, movements occur in different planes and directions. To accurately measure movement, we need a fixed reference system rather than just relying on a moving body planes. So, majorly, these are called as Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, remember the name. Okay, okay. This is basically written here. Cartesian coordinate system. Okay. So majorly, what would happen is there are two types of Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, the first one is 2D, that is two dimensional, and the second one was the 3D, that's three dimensional. Okay, so basically, 2D, or you can say that two-dimensional system is used when analyzing the movement that occurs mainly in single plane. Okay, that doesn't include any of the other plane, just only the single plane. Like, for example, if the movement is occur in only sagittal plane, so you can just take that and analyze that movement in a two-dimensional system. Okay, like for example, running, cycling, jumping, these kind of movements are including in this. Okay, so it consists of x-axis and y-axis. X-axis is basically the horizontal direction. We can just take a graph of these two and making that one line. You know that one line is the horizontal line that is considered as an x-axis. So you can take one variable on the axis, and the second one was the on the y-axis, the vertical direction. Okay, so majorly your joints are the point of interest. Okay, in every moment your joints are the point of interest. So taken your joint as a point of interest, we can just draw x-axis and y-axis on tracking that specific joint. Okay, for instance, if we track the knee during any sprint or any race or any of the activity that requires a lot of knee movement, so it can be measured relative to the x and y axis. Okay, so majorly this is the uh, 2D dimensional two dimension system. Three dimension majorly used when analyzing a complex movement involving multiple planes. Okay, because 2D involves the or includes the single plane, so 3D basically involves the multiple plane. Okay, basically helps us to analyze a complex movements. So it basically adds the third axis, that is z axis, perpendicular to both x and y axis. Okay, typically in 3D biomechanics, z axis is vertical and x and y axis are or horizontal. Okay, so this system is useful for activities like swimming, gymnastics, or like you can just throw a ball. Some kind of these motions are including in 3D system. Okay, or we as a therapist majorly working in our patients is considered the specific moments in a 3D system as well. So you can just say that if you have any patient or majorly a human being has a complex patterns, so many of the patients that are present in your OPD or in your a hospital department that is basically considered as a 3D system, or that is basically under the heading of 3D system. You can use a 3D system to analyze those movements of those patients. So majorly this is the condition like that. Okay, because I am just talking about the athletes, so I thought that I should have to tell you that majorly the human movements are complex, and as a physical therapy you are going to see a lot of patients that are not athletes. Majorly they are not related to any gymnastics or any sports. They are majorly a normal human beings who have a daily lifestyle with a sedentary or some kind of activity. So you need to understand that you have to take care of the patients and analyze their movements. Or majorly the movements are considered in a 3D system, but sometimes you have to use 2D system as well. Okay, application in BAM mechanics majorly these coordinate systems helps in tracking joint movement, force application, kinematic and analysis used in motion capture technology, rehabilitation assessment, sports biomechanics. But majorly, what would happen here is basically these systems are major reference systems for athletic trainings. Okay, because a patient already have different kind of conditions, so you cannot just consider those specific 2D or 3D systems, or you can just cannot analyze a patient's movement in 2D or 3D systems. So majorly these are the gold standard, you can say the gold standard occur in a sports biomechanics instead of the your hospital biomechanics or rehabilitation. Okay, so you need to understand this as well. This for some kind of patients you can just use 2D or 3D, but for majorly patients these are not the gold standard in a hospital setting. Okay, if the patient is not athlete, okay, you can just take the patient as a normal human being there, or you can just say that they have a normal sedentary lifestyle. So, in summary, basically spatial reference system is a foundation tool in biomechanics, helping us analyze movement precisely, whether that is 2D or 3D. 2D is basically a single plane movements and are occurring there, and in 3D there are majorly more complex movements, like the movements that include the multiple planes. Understanding this concept is basically very essential. Okay, as a physical therapist, as a sports biomechanist, as a researcher as well. Basically, the researchers are also this researching in human movement analysis. So that is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Thanks for watching. If you have any query, you can ask in the comment section. And bye bye.